Good evening, good evening, good evening, everybody. So before we get started on this live, we're gonna play a song by my brother, all in Justice McCloud. Let's go, y'all. Hey, Walker on the top. Heard you did it first, I could do it better. If we talking bands, got a new vendetta. They don't want me in, they gon' have to let us. They gon' try to rock when they saw me get it. They gon' take a lot when they hear the message. And they gon' wanna try when they hear the sessions. I feel like I'm a god when I'm in your presence. I feel like I'm on top, I feel like I had it. The only rock that cheese on cheese. Got a new white bag and they come in full speed. And they see me at the top and they really like me. Gotta move like that when you real icy. Cause it's way less friends in the head and way less hands when you make it. And it's really all in when you all in the paper. Really all in when you all in the paper. I do what I want, you do what you can. Coming out the bank, this 100 grand. Talking to my shooters, look like businessmen. Nope to the op, I will send again. Even when I'm down, I just shoot the win. Even when I'm up, I be in the wind. You cross over to the op side, don't bring your ass back here again. How you call yourself a friend all the years and you stole half of her business? Trying to blame Tay, but y'all pushed her away cause y'all can't mind y'all business. Anyone she lost, it was their fault cause they chose the side they want to win with. But they losing now and trying to tear it down, but she still standing on business. Over 30 years of their friendship. On shirt, no prisoners. You sold your soul to the same people that clowned you and your parents. But it's all good, best wishes. No hard feelings, just distance. But keep it fresh cause I heard Shorty like to swim amongst all these fishes. Ew. Heard you did it first, I could do it better. If we talking bands, got a new vendetta. They don't want me in, they gon' have to let us. They gon' try to rock when it's Armageddon. They gon' take a lot when they hear the message. And they gon' wanna try when they hear the sessions. I feel like I'm a god when I'm in your presence. I feel like I'm on top, I feel like I had it. The only rock that cheese on cheese. Got a new white bag and they come in full speed. And they see me at the top and they really like me. Gotta move like that when you real icy. Cause it's way less friends in the head and way less hands when you make it. And it's really all in when you all in the paper. Really all in when you all in the paper. What's up? What's up? All right, y'all. I'm getting ready to come on in a second. But this beat, man, this thing is fire. What? Let me hear that one more time. You sold your soul to the same people that clowned you and your parents. But it's all good, best wishes. No hard feelings, just distance. But keep it fresh, cause I heard Shorty like to swim amongst all these fishes. Ew. Heard you did it first, I could do it better. If we talking bands, got a new vendetta. They don't want me in, they gon' have to let us. They gon' try to rock when it's Armageddon. They gon' take a lot when they hear the message. And they gon' wanna try when they hear the sessions. I feel like I'm a god when I'm in your presence. I feel like I'm on top, I feel like I had it. The only rock that cheese on cheese. Got a new white bag and they come in full speed. And they see me at the top and they really like me. Gotta move like that when you real icy. Cause there's way less friends in the head and way less hands when you make it. And it's really all in when you all in the paper. Really all in when you all in the paper. That thing hits. Woo! It goes hard. It does. It does. It does. Listen, y'all. Okay, I'm going to turn this camera on. Hey, y'all, I have been so busy all day. All day. I have been really, 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 really busy. Um, so we have perfume. Some of you all have already started ordering. I posted it a little while ago. So we have perfume. And I'm getting people in my inbox saying, hey, I ain't missing out and I bought two. Oh, Timia, it might be sold out again. How long ago did you check? Yes, he definitely was. He ate. Linda received her perfume and her petite, so that is wonderful. Hey, Eliza. Hey, Sharon Bray. Sharon got her perfume. Hey, Cindy. So I do have some orders that I had to do manually. And unfortunately, I did not get a chance to make it to the post office today because I was spending my day counting bottles of perfume. But Linda said my friend loved my shirt and I ordered her one. That is awesome. Um, Wanda, they don't run big or small. I mean, I fit a small fine and I fit a medium fine. Hey, Shawnette, how are you? Hey, Annette, Janice. Thank y'all for checking on in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sharita received hers as well today. Awesome. Hey, hey, Ida. Listen, I don't know where my wife is. She said she was going to come hang out with me today. Thank you, Miss Yo Yo. Lisa, what's up, love? My daughter took my perfume. Oh, my. Lisa, did you go to the website and order your perfume or you giving me hell? Oh my gosh. Sharon said, now I got to order the big one. Thank you, Lillian. I appreciate it. So, I need to tell y'all something. Well, actually, I need to show y'all something. So, we have the white joggers in. They're so pretty. They are so pretty. Thank you for sharing. Did y'all do coat check, my YouTube people? Make sure y'all go ahead and do coat check and share the live. Look at these. So this is the light pink. So you can tell there's a difference between the pinks. This is the light pink. Thank you, Lisa and Risa. And we have the light pink white t-shirt. So we need to talk. Lisa, okay. Lisa, did you update that? So that is the white joggers. They are super cute. Hell, that's the white joggers. Oh, okay. Hold on, y'all. Darnell, hold on. I see you. Let me see. Oh, hey, Darnell.
Hey, can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Yeah, I thought somebody had said something.
I did say something. I said Darnell.
No, I thought somebody else. I thought some other people had said something.
Something.
Somebody else, some other people, the other folks had said something. We'll talk about it.
Oh,
Hey,
oh,
Shawnette. Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody. You know the other people had said something.
okay. So we want to? Are we gonna talk about that?
I mean, I believe so. Because
Okay.
well, first of all, I have a live to do from that booger that came on your live. I think his name is Turkey. Is his name Turkey? Is King? He came on your live.
I don't know. I that was my first time seeing this person last night, and I really, is it Turkey or is it two? I don't know. Tukey.
I thought his name was Turkey, and so I'm going live tonight. Let me see, it's about 6 o'clock, maybe about 8 o'clock, to talk about Turkey because Turkey decided to get on her wings tonight and talk about me. And so I knew she would. So I'm going to be talking about turkey tonight. But for right now, I wanted to join your live so we can set some things straight. And listen, I'm not trying to bombard your live, but I do think it's an important conversation. And it's also a learning lesson.
It is.
And it's being real. Is what it is actually.
It really is because as so somebody wrote that I knew what he was talking about, that I wrote it down. So now we're going to discuss the thing. So here it is. Now we all are out here in society. And some of us are members of certain, groups, marginalized groups, and some of us are, with mainstream and things of that nature. So last night I had somebody that appeared on, babe, I put the link is in the group chat, baby. And so the thing is that the lingo for some people might not be the lingo for others. Okay. So that's the thing. And the lingo that I'm aware of or I'm used to is not the lingo that everybody else is used to. So this is actually a learning opportunity that we actually experienced today or last night, if you will.
Mhm.
And so there's this the word is zesty, right? And
Mhm.
so
Yep.
somebody got on the live and was like zesty bestie or whatever.
Turkey. Hmm.
And I was unfamiliar that the term actually had derogatory connotations aligned with it until Darnell actually brought it to my attention.
Yeah. So here's the thing,
And I thought it was cute because I was thinking of zesty, the definition of zesty.
yeah, she thought it was the salad dressing, zesty Italian. So
Zesty, yes.
listen, here's the thing. Straight people have used terms for a long period of time, and they realize, on social media, to be not canceled or whatever the quotation you want to put around it. They have been, not even going to say very creative because I can't get on that, but they've been a little bit creative with trying to come up with words to replace their original words, like the F word or the S word or whatever. And so zesty, although it may seem like, I know there's zesty Italian, and zesty might be compared to spicy, and
Yes.
zesty might be compared
Or
to
full of life.
fruity,
Because that's what I was thinking.
and then as we head towards the to that direction, zesty might be compared to fruity, and then as
Mm-hmm.
we get to fruity, we're actually heading towards the direction that they want to go in, which is the
Mm-hmm.
F word and all of those things. So let's be very clear. Um, and you can look up, is zesty a bad word? And there's different people with different perspectives of it or whatever. But listen, I'm not even saying that. First of all, I don't get easily offended. um However, I just thought that, Tay, she's pretty versed in, gayness and terminology, and the conversations that we've had is just, she's pretty versed in that. So I thought she was versed in this word. So I just found it a little bit offsetting that she had laughed with it. And I'm just going to say this: I did take an assumption that she knew what it meant. And until I spoke to several people, several gay women that did not know what it meant. I mean, actually, to be honest, every other gay woman that I spoke to, and it was at least three or four, did not know what it meant. They didn't know what it meant. And so one of and I don't know, I had to make room for it. One of them said, well, maybe she didn't know what it meant. And turns out that it wasn't. So I just want to say that, have conversations with people, because I did take the assumption, and I'm so glad that I didn't jump to the polar opposite end of that assumption, because I could have, because I
Mm-hmm.
saw it on social media, I saw it on YouTube, and then it's all of these things or whatever, and I could have took the polar opposite of that, and it could have went a lot of different ways. And
Absolutely.
what I decided to do was to have a conversation with her. Now, if I'm being totally honest, was that conversation the prettiest? No, it was not. Tay,
It was very interesting.
it was
that's
it
that's
was it
that's what
probably
I'm gonna
wasn't,
say.
it was not the prettiest conversation, but it did allow, what it did allow is for me to express what I presumed to her, as
Right.
opposed to getting on the internet and saying, you said this and you did this, and I didn't even never, at that point, I would never have even given her the opportunity. I could have been very presumptuous, and I actually was in my mind very presumptuous that she knew what it meant. And it wasn't until I talked to so many lesbians that did not know what it meant. And
And
like I
there
said, I'm
there
not.
there are actually a lot of people in the comments that are unfamiliar with it as well. They said they thought it meant good. And I actually thought it meant good too. I'm like, ooh,
Yeah.
zesty Betsy. Like that's the bomb. You know what I'm saying? Like
Hmm.
that's just a cool ass friend or whatever.
And like I said, when I heard it and I was witnessing it, and I'm not even saying, again, listen, I have the very tough skin. I grew up in a family of some of the men that would say the F word. And
Mm.
I also, what I also understood is that the moment I turned 18 and I was independent, those same men that supposed to be men that was saying the F word would ask me for money. So, what I internalized that is I'm that guy. I'm gonna keep it
Mm.
PG as far as as long as I can. I'm gonna try to
You
keep
know where
PG
we at?
because I'm gonna be getting ready to cuss tonight. So I'm trying to get ready.
Look, just
So
go ahead and
what
save all your curse words for your
for
live.
tonight? Yeah. Oh yes, baby. I don't
Yeah.
know what time it's gonna be, but I be on my YouTube probably between 7 and 8. I don't know. Just tune into the YouTube. But what I'm saying is, and this is another thing, and it ties into what previous conversation that I had about Carmen and her situation with her uh child, and also the situation that we're talking about now. Listen, I grew up with family and people who would say inappropriate things, and some of them have been the F word or whatever. And what I also understood the moment I turned 18, when I tell you the moment I turned 18 and I went out there and made it for myself, and I've been making it myself for myself ever since. So if you want to pull up my background and say I've been doing this and doing that, you better believe I was doing it and I was doing it well. And when I got caught, that was unfortunate. But before I got caught, I was running a bag. And that's what I
Mm-hmm.
had chosen to do. And that was over 10 years ago. And I'll talk about that tonight. But listen, I've always made a way for myself. Since I was 18, I didn't feel like I had another way. I didn't have
Mm-hmm.
the luxury to run into my mother and ask her for this, and run into somebody else and ask for that, and my father asked that. I had to make a way for myself from when I graduated. And
Mm-hmm.
what I realized is that the people who were saying the F word, who have now watered it down to replace with zesty. Mind you, they're trying to create another word, really, to express themselves about how they feel about a gay person. And
Mm-hmm.
they're trying to say it in a way that is not going to be openly as offensive as the F word.
Right.
And it can be disguised and masked as different things. If you were to compare it to something, maybe the Caucasian would say, "Oh, I'm not saying the N word with the ER. I'm saying the N word with an A." Or I'm
Right.
saying,
And that's something that
stuff.
we did talk about, because that thing right there, that little thing, and it even draws back to what I was talking about, the other day where I made a post and I had this Coca-Cola on the screen and I said, "What do y'all call this where you are from?" So some people said pop, some people said soda, some people said just straight up Coca-Cola. And so
A cold drink.
yeah, or a drink or whatever the situation is. And so, depending on where you are and who you're around, your community, you will learn and pick up different phrases. And as you see, I mean, my community has been pretty much me and my wife. And it's not like we have, those conversations unless I'm trying to get me some salad dressing, or some seasoning or whatever. And so, I know the dictionary version um, of of zesty. And then but
Mhm.
then also, being that I'm a woman, I know different lingo, like, but it's stuff from way back when. I don't know if there's any new things out besides now I know about this zesty thing. But I know, queen, lipstick, stud, butch, those interchangeable words.
It
Thick.
transforms. It
Right.
transforms because the goal is to say a word that um, symbolize all of the other words, going all the way back to the F word, and not being um, held accountable, or it not being as offensive or whatever. But I know the meaning behind the word, and even in the chat, there's some controversy about the word. If
Yeah.
you Google "is zesty bad," there's going to be some controversy about the word. So
Mm-hmm.
Oh, excuse me. So here's the thing. I've lived long enough to know that it's a word that may not sound bad, but it does. There is a meaning behind it, and it's to replace fruity, and you can take fruity on up to the F word or whatever. So
Happy.
as I had the conversation with the lesbians that I had a conversation with. I was able to understand that many people did not know what the word was, and I was able to, if I'm being honest, due to the thanks of Lena, um, and it's so crazy because whether somebody wants to say this or say that about Lena, she came to me and she was like, have you ever considered, it's all it is. Have you ever considered that Tay did not know what that word meant? And, and all of this stuff. And then she, her and Tay had a conversation about how, and then so then me and Tay were able to have a conversation because again, I was presumptuous to think that she knew what the word was. And there's many of you in the chat that don't know what it means. So the short story of the long story is don't always presume, and I did do that today, or
Mhm.
between yesterday and today. Um, have a conversation with the person who you've been having conversations with, no matter how frequent. Before you ever think about having a concrete thought in your head that that's what they meant
Mhm.
and that's what it was, because I really did have a pretty concrete thought. And it probably, if it wasn't for all of the lesbians that I talked to saying that they didn't know what it meant, I probably would have been pretty fixated on that thought. I really probably honestly would have. In addition to seeing things or whatever, I would have been fixated on that thought. So listen, what I want it to be is a learning lesson. Somebody say I'm lost. Miss
Well,
Dorothy.
look,
Miss
somebody
Dorothy.
said, "Do not call people zesty. It's salad dressing."
It's salad dressing, Italian.
Ain't
Um,
nothing like tossing a little bit of lettuce around.
well,
Wait, babe, hold
you know
on.
what,
That's
Carmen? I'm
real
gonna say
deep,
that for
Carmen.
tonight.
Stop it. Just stop it,
See,
Carmen.
that's for tonight. That's tonight's conversation, the salad tossing, because I think
See,
that's gonna come
now
up.
you about to start sounding like
Um,
my grandmother who said that she was going commando to something and she thought that it meant one thing and then Abion told her, no, grandma,
that means he don't
that's
wear
not
no
what that means.
drawers. That's what we're talking about. That's the conversation. Sometimes it can be like that.
And it
You
could
assume
also
somebody
be
knows. Wait, what did
it
she? Well, first of all, what did she think commando meant?
I think she thought that it meant that she was getting ready to do her thing. You know what I'm saying? Like
Okay.
she thought that she was getting ready to show up and show out. And she was like, yeah, and I told them I'm going commando on them. And I'm like, what?
And I just want to say too, because I just already know in my head, like this is not a PR conversation or whatever. It's really not. It could have went totally bad on my behalf because listen, I'm very vocal. I don't know why y'all think I'm not. Do y'all need to ask Tay and Carmen? I'm very vocal about
Very,
what I need
very,
to say.
very.
I think that we
Not too
all
many very
are
chef.
very vocal at a point in time.
And it's just that we have found the ability to say what we need to say within either directly to the person or within our
Okay.
group
Right.
or within our group.
Right.
So, that within itself is a good thing. And regardless of the insufficiencies or, um, well, I mean, that's the word. Regardless of the insufficiencies or the things that any of us may lack, but towards one each other, towards one
Mhm.
another, or towards ourselves. Actually, let me correct it. So,
Hmm.
regardless of the insufficiencies that we may have within ourselves, it is a major, major, major thing to have loyalty, commitment, and understanding towards a certain boundary of expectations of ourselves and of the people and of the community that we have, and
Mm-hmm.
that really for that community and those the people within that community, um, to not have any we haven't had any issues really, you know. Part of my frustration before is because I think sometimes there are people who are allowed in that shouldn't be in. And I think everybody is learning their lessons. I'm going to say everybody is learning
Absolutely.
their lessons from that. Okay.
Absolutely.
And a further lesson, too, unfortunately, we're living in a world where you can't trust everybody. We're living in a world where back in the Disney days, depending on where you live, you was able to keep your door unlocked.
Mm-hmm.
And depending where you live now, and probably almost anywhere you live, that's probably not a good idea. And it's all of those things encompassed within each other. But to find the conversations that we've had and the realness that we had and those things that have not gotten outside of our group,
And I
um,
and I want to
it's
make
a
sure that
major thing.
I speak to that.
It's a very major thing. And um, as more as more as the time goes on, we're both Tay and Carmen, because um I think they both have, if I, just being honest, they both have hearts to expand, to accept people in. They both do. Carmen more than Tay, like, girl, everybody come to my house and sit, but they both have hearts to like accept people in. But unfortunately, we're living in this world, but you really got to be cautious of people. It's sad to say, it's very
Mm-hmm.
sad to say, but you, with this world that we're living in, we are to be more suspicious of people than we are accepting, in my opinion, because people will get close to you. They'll say, hey girl, hey girl, how you doing, girl? Hey girl, hey girl. And then that next day they're like, slit your fucking their feet off. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
it's that. And
Right.
so, unfortunately, and it's sad that good-hearted, open people, Chef will give you the world.
They
It's
will.
sad that you have to try to, um, in increments, tell her that that's not the world we're in right now. It's really
Oh,
not.
shit.
I think her heart is in the world back in the day, and that's not this world. These people is crucial, vicious,
Mm-hmm.
savages. That's what they are. And
Yes.
so listen, it's a teaching, it's a learning lesson. Talk to your people. Don't assume. Be patient. When you got a good circle of, learn what's important. What's important is not perfection. If you have loyalty within a group, that doesn't mean perfection. That doesn't mean that I don't see you do this, that, or that, or da, 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 da. But the fact that I can tell you my deep dark secrets and you don't, I've never heard them nowhere.
Right.
That's a quality within itself, and one of the biggest qualities, to have a small circle of people who have had the ability to not go outside of that, and everything within that can be really worked out if you have loyalty. If you really think about it, if you have loyalty, a lot of other things can be worked out. You can talk to the person calmly, slowly, maturely about whatever you see them their struggles with. I have my struggles. Chef has her struggles. Tay has her struggles. Everybody has their struggles and things they need to work on. But baby, I know y'all thought this was gonna be a thing, and it might, it, but it was. It was not. It's not a thing.
And you
It's
know
not a
what?
thing.
I think that it is important to remember that we have a tribe. We have a strong tribe here, and it's Carmen, it's me, it's Darnell, it's Lena, it's Penny, it's Lisa. You know, and every day ain't gonna be a perfect day. You know, we
It's
have
not.
our moments, but we love each other
Yes, we do.
at the end of the
And
day.
and, and and
But
and and somebody saying in the comments people lack loyalty. It's one of the biggest
mm-hmm,
qualities people do not have
mm-hmm,
because because outside of loyalty can come a lot of things.
absolutely.
And those other things can make it you if you they can make you disconnect from a person. But if you really hold a value to loyalty and realize it's one of the rarest um, qualities of a person, it really is. So
Mm-hmm.
that means that I've had a friend and they did something bad and they was on the news and they was offering a reward and we had fell out. Now I could have called the news about that person and what they had did and get the reward, but I won't finna do that. Even in our absence, I wasn't finna do that. And so
Mm-hmm.
it's a special person for that. And if you can find that, you may need to work around everything else because
Right.
nothing is going to be perfect. So listen, I got to go because I'm staying for a little bit longer to see what everybody's going to say. About 10 minutes, but I gotta go because I think this turkey, I think he was up all night looking me up, or maybe somebody sent him some information that would have helped him out. I had a busy day. I hadn't even began to look turkey up. I just know she actually is zesty. She's reminds me of a zesty
So that was
person.
a girl. That was a woman.
Close to it, yeah.
You play too much, Darnell. You're gonna leave me alone.
No, I mean
Look
you
at
just
look.
asked me a question and I just gave you an answer. Like internally, yes. Externally, it has male parts. Internally, you know, yes, close to a woman. Yeah.
Hey, what get me is that these people with these dramified platforms, instead of trying to help and resolve some issues that are going on, pretty much in the black community, um, but on this blue app, stir the pot and just make things worse. And that's what I got from him last night. It didn't, none of it added up.
Well, he came on your girl. See, y'all. The longer I'm on here, I gotta say something for my live
Can,
girl.
can I say something real quick? An
Say
honorable
something.
mention for soda water that I never heard it before I moved to
Soda.
Texas.
Oh,
Soda water.
it is. That's like saying like the soda water. That's like the sparkling
What
water
are
and
you
the
eating?
those things, right?
Yes. That's what I thought. But they call all soda water.
Oh, they call it all the rest of the
Oh,
soda
let me
soda
tell
water.
you, I have conversations with I have two friends that are originally from Texas and we've hung out before and they're like, "Yeah, I'll get a soda water." I'm like, "What the hell is a soda water?" And so, yeah, it's a thing, soda water. So, depending on where you are, the dialect is so different.
Oh shit! I seen a
Oh,
couple of people
this is
say,
good. Penny said in my area everything is called Coke. What kind of Coke you want? Oh, I'll take a Pepsi.
or Mountain Dew.
Yeah,
What
so
the
that
hell?
is very interesting. So, when you might think that everybody knows what this particular term means, it doesn't necessarily mean that everybody knows that. I could think that
I think
everybody
we can
knows
say. I
that
think
this
the
is
I think
leopard or whatever.
we can say colloquialism.
Somebody said cake soda or
What?
Coke soda, Coke
Yeah.
soda.
So it's like colloquialism. Everybody in their area has this different thing and this different stuff or whatever. So now y'all done threw me off for what I was. Let me see. What I was saying was y'all asked me a man or woman. I expressed that. So listen. Tonight, and I don't know exactly what time. It ain't gonna probably be set between 7 and 8. I'm gonna be on YouTube. We can all do better. Um, I did not know who this Turkey was. I did not know Turkey. I didn't ask for Turkey. And Turkey came. Chef, come.
Oh,
Uh-uh.
motherfucker tired.
Hey,
I
beautiful.
I
Huh?
did not know who Turkey was. Listen, he said no. She said she was unbiased, and I would play some clips a little bit throughout the live where she was definitely not unbiased.
Mm.
Um, there was also, Tay, you expressed that you had left the live and created your own live. And I also thought that you also presumptuous to think that you were there when she was on Carmen's live trying to gather Carmen by her and get her to come on her live. And then since she didn't make no accomplishments, I'm being very like I'm skipping so many words right now. And yeah, so since she wasn't able to gather Carmen, she went over to your live, and I did not know you didn't know that she had been to Carmen's live. She got exiled off of Carmen's
Well,
live because I saw that the girl was no good.
well,
The girl likes drama. She likes drama. She's another Darius Cooks. They like drama. I don't care how big your platform is. You realize that there's certain hot topics you try to squiggle your way in it, and you put your titty in it, and then you want to have a conversation around what's the hype. And Carmen is that girl. She's always been.
so he when the person came on my live, they mentioned it, but I really didn't think, like I really didn't think much of it because I was live, so I didn't know the context of anything that happened until this morning when I went back and looked at the live and I was like, oh, okay. Like, he mentioned it, but I kind of just didn't really, so much was just going on last night. And I was dealing with a lot. And so,
Hmm.
my emotions were kind of scrambled, and normally they're not. Normally I'm
Hmm.
very composed, but last night I just had enough. You know what I'm saying? Like enough is enough, and I was livid last night. And so again, just dealing with all of that yesterday, it was just a lot on my spirit. It was a lot on my spirit. And when it was said that he was kicked off the live, I'm like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm brushing it off because I don't really, I'm not really getting
You don't know the details.
right. I
Well,
don't know the details.
the details are that I didn't watch the live. And then he had said like Carmen doesn't run. First of all, you got to be a bad bitch to even have somebody to handle your shit. So I know you want to call me a peasant, and we'll talk about that tonight. Bitch, I have pictures of my house that will show you I'm not a peasant. Bitch, I live very well. I've had a business longer than your mother has had her fucking clitoris. And I just want to say that we'll talk about it tonight. I slipped a little bit right there. I'm so sorry. Um let me get back on track. Get back on track. Donnell, you got off track. Um, Carmen, don't hate on Carmen because you call me a peasant because uh I may have um administrative functions that I choose to do. Carmen didn't even ask me to do this stuff. If you really want to know, Carmen didn't even ask me to do this stuff. I do them because I love her and I know she doesn't know how to do them. And I know she's that girl without even trying to be that girl. And I want her to be that girl even better because I actually love Carmen as a person. Now, I know that might be a little hard for you to understand what that looks like. It's without pay.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just she's just that girl that a lot of several of us love her enough to speak to her, to motivate her, to try to steer her away from people like you. And it's not because nobody's jealous. It's not because we did this. It's because I seen your ass was no good. That's why it was. And there's nothing in that. So I'm gonna get off. With that being said, I'll get more into it tonight. And I love y'all.
We love you
Love
back.
you too.
And we'll get into it tonight. So y'all tune into YouTube. We can all do better.
All
All
right,
right.
love. We'll see you
All right,
later.
Big D.
All right, darlings. Y'all have a good one. I don't even
All
know.
right.
I'm
See you in a
going on
little
my
bit, buddy.
phone. Okay. Wait, I gotta.
I guess I better wake up now.
Yes, you
Whew.
better wake
I,
up, babe. I knew you
I
had
had fell
dozed
asleep
off.
before the live started. That's why I was
I,
on, came on late. I was asleep about 10, 15 minutes.
oh, okay. So I
Stop,
have
stop, see y'all see how she's smiling? Stop smiling.
I have a surprise for you.
No, I'm finna leave the live.
You don't want to hear my surprise?
I don't.
Why not?
Because I don't.
All right, well, never mind. I won't tell you. That's fine. I won't bother you.
I ain't say you was bothering me. I just don't like surprises. We've been talking all day. You could already told me.
But I wanted to tell you now.
No.
The people are telling me to tell it. Chef, let's hear the surprise. I think the people want to know.
I don't think they want to know anything.
Of course they do.
He played too much.
Destined for greatness. Shh. They said, I want to know. Tell it. It might be a good surprise. Come on, babe. Let me tell you. Tay wants the reaction. Come on, chef. You still
I'm gonna
don't
go
want
back
it?
to sleep.
So basically, you're telling me you don't want my surprise.
Go ahead, go ahead. That's wrong. You could. We've been talking all day.
Tay, tell me first.
Ah,
I'm coming to see you.
I'm coming to see you.
Well, you're supposed to act surprised.
I want to jump up
You're
for joy,
supposed to
but
be excited.
I am. That's always good news. I'm on my way. I was
Ah,
actually gonna come home Sunday or Monday, but you're gonna beat me.
yeah. And Sandy said, "Where's the excitement?"
Yo, you don't see this big smile on my face?
I don't. It's
I'm gonna show you around. Hey, I got this special place. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to take you because I gotta.
what's up, L?
Who's L?
Somebody was in the comments. They said, "Hey." They said, "Oh," and Naya said, "Nah, chef, you got to do better than that.
How long? How long have I been gone? Over a month.
Too damn long. Too damn long."
Tie a yellow ribbon around the old
What's
oak
up,
tree.
brother Justice? Carmen, did you
Oh,
hear the song?
Justice in here.
Yeah, he's in here now.
Justice, you got out, boy.
Jacqueline
Color orange.
Brew. Did you hear the whole song?
I did.
It was fire.
Huh?
I said it was fire.
What you eating?
Some candy from Annette's birthday.
Oh, really?
Oh, we got Dr. Lisa who's joining us. Hey, Dr. Lisa Boo.
What's up, Dr. Lisa?
Oh, I don't know what happened. We lost her.
She dipped that quick. I had to get up because I had left some shrimp in the car. I got these big giant shrimp about this long. I was gonna do a maybe I'll do it for you like a uh what do they call it? Shrimp boil ramen.
Oh,
I
I'm
was gonna
down
do
for
that
that.
tonight, but then I decided
Justice
I'd just
said
wait.
part two is coming soon on their ass all summer.
Yeah, Justice, you got down on that boy.
Hi, Tay. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, love. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. Carmen and Tay, I
How you
just wanted
doing?
to let you guys know I love you. And I'm definitely 10 toes down.
We thank
We
you.
love
We
you
love
too,
you
Dr.
too.
Lily.
Yeah, I am so proud of you, Carmen. I've been watching you since you was in the Green Kitchen. I have a lot of your products. You are a genius. And I
Aw, thank you,
admire
thank you.
everything that you've done. I don't care who has what, but you started it all.
Thank you, thank you. And it's just weird how people will say, because I hired somebody when I started my company that they should own part of the company. They need to go jump in the lake.
Yeah, you've worked very hard for many years. So I already know that.
Thank
And
you,
I
thank
know
you.
that if anybody had to go in there and mix up some ingredients to make the best recipes, you would know exactly what to do
Oh yeah. Oh
because
yeah.
you invented the seasonings.
Oh yeah.
And to your beautiful wife, I would like to say that I am family, like you guys. So you're like family to me. You know, I've been in the lifestyle for a long time, and I know that there's other things that come with that. So you have stressors already and challenges that you have to deal with, you know, besides being influencers and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and, and,
And
and
I
besides being
personally,
zesty.
I was
oh
going to
no,
ask
no,
that.
no.
Have you ever heard that word?
No, I've never heard that. That's new to me.
It's
But
new to
I
me
will
too.
say that I've observed Tay with Rico. I know you did a lot for Rico, and I'm very disappointed in Rico because he has been Chef has been taking care of Rico for a very long time. I remember when you got the house, and you were more concerned about Rico's bedroom and getting Rico together. Then, and I think you were sleeping on the sofa or something. You before you got your bedroom set, you made sure
Right.
Rico
I think
had what
his
he
came
needed.
first.
Yeah, you made sure what Rico had what he needed. He had it pretty good. I would come and work for you if I had room and board and get an allowance every, you know, a few times a month. I don't know who would give that up.
Yeah, it's very disappointing, and you know, um the way we were betrayed, and the nerve of him to sit up there and lie the way that he lied and feel comfortable doing it. It's like I never knew him. I love someone and I never knew that person. I loved him, and I was his protector. I would have never let anyone come in between us. If they had something bad to say about Rico, they had a problem with me, and because he was my brother, and I thought he felt the same. So he's a liar. I mean, he sit up and he just lie. He opens up his big square SpongeBob pants looking at his mouth and lie. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I didn't understand that. And I've even witnessed Tay, like during the tornado. I have spoken to Tay. I have witnessed Tay even they went to Kroger's. And Rico never said anything about him needing any food. Plus he's a grown man. So, you know, he must not have been spending his money wisely if he didn't have anything there. And you basically cooked. He ate every time you made a meal. I would have took some of those special chef cooked meals. I mean, I'm like, it's just gonna be a few people wanting to take his place.
And you
You
know
know, to
Yeah,
what?
but
work for
he
you would
I
be
don't
an
care if he
honor.
didn't
To
coach
work
you
for
up,
you
but
would be an
he
honor.
giving Nicole them his money. Whatever he did with his money is what he did with his money. And
And
not
let,
now
Yes.
that be on live, every live, begging for cash apps, GoFundMe's and all this stuff. He's a liar. He's the biggest scammer of all. I've been scammed for 33 years by thinking I was helping someone that turned around and gave me his ass to kiss. That little, I get up. Never mind.
I don't even
And
know why they have GoFundMe when there's millionaires. Like Karina say that she's a millionaire, multimillionaire. Mateus is a millionaire. I mean, I don't know why they couldn't just, if they really wanted to help him, just give him the money and get him set up. So I didn't understand that part, but I know Tay was offering for him to come and stay with her during the storm, and he didn't want to do that.
He was over there
And
plotting with Nicole. No, he already had a plan.
yeah,
you know
that's what
what?
I'm
The thing
saying. He
about
had a
it,
plan already.
I felt real crazy because when the storm hit and the day that we were out at Kroger and we were getting ice and I got, coolers and stuff for perishables, I actually, Rico was here. We were in the kitchen and I got 3 coolers. I did 2 for me, because you had a lot of stuff that was in there. And I gave one and I gave one to Rico. You get what I'm saying? Like I legit said, Rico, here's a cooler. So whatever perishables you have, you can put in the cooler. I even gave him a bag of ice. So why didn't you say anything at that moment and say, I don't have anything to put in here?
You can't figure out this, Laura. You can't figure out that shit. Rico full of shit, figuratively and literally. He's full
Hmm.
of shit.
That was a
He's a
set. I
jerk and
mean,
an
he planned
asshole,
that. That was premeditated.
unappreciative, and I'm pissed. If you go through phases of being hurt, disappointed. Um, I'm pissed that he scammed me for 33 years, and then he sit his little blockhead ass on all these platforms, lying, begging for cash apps. I never set Rico outside like that. I'll be outside all the time. Me and him outside together, hanging and chilling. But the way that they got him out on the block, they selling that fool for views, cash apps, views, and GoFundMe. He done sold himself. He done sold his soul to them demons. And when they all wake up and all the smoke clears, they're gonna see how full of shit he really is. And when you find yourself in a place that you don't have nobody to turn to, when you had everything, go find me to buy Rico a car. He had that. He
You're
didn't
right.
need nobody's cash apps. He was good.
He
He's a
drove a
liar.
car.
He had
And
time to work a second job too if he really wanted to.
Yeah.
When
and
you guys went out of town, he had a lot of free time.
that's what me and Lakeisha were talking about, last night. Like, as nurses or whatever, CNAs, who was ever in the medical field, man, it's I mean, the money is there. If
Wait
you
a minute.
want it.
Michelle Lynn said he got a small portion of what she cooked. Make it make sense. Michelle, he got as much as he wanted, and so did we. So if I fix him a
There was
plate, if I fix
always more
everybody
than
a
enough.
plate, a lot of nights Rico took food home.
Rico pretty much ate first too, Carmen. Like when you
He
had
always
finished
ate first.
your
Like
cooking
when that line
video.
was over, he was ready. So I'm like, I
Hmm.
gotta take that phone, set it on the counter. Go ahead on and eat, bro.
You're absolutely right. So there's a couple of other things I wanted to address. One thing is the text messages. I wanted to say that nonverbal communication can be misleading and misinterpreted. You can delete texts to make it look like that one person is the bad guy.
Hmm.
That's why when police and there's court cases, they actually get the whole. They'll have the cell phone company get the actual text messages so that none of them are missing. If it was a real case or something, because Tay, you have to be assertive because Rico, I believe, has some type of diagnosis. Of course, I couldn't diagnose him because I haven't evaluated him, but he's high functioning, meaning he may have some limitations where you have to guide him and redirect him, but he was still high functioning where he knew certain things. But if he was on diabetic medication and things like that, you might have to talk to him about what he should eat and his timing because of the medications he's on. Because they were talking about the text
Man,
messages, and I just felt like there was not that wasn't actually true. And take and be assertive. She's a businesswoman, but you have to be, because if she wasn't, I mean, you shouldn't have to call a person 20 times. I've worked on call. And if I miss my calls, I could lose my job.
And and speaking to the message, I remember that day. It's not like super vivid, but I remember that day Carmen called me and she had been trying to reach Rico for quite some time. And she called me and I was busy. And, she was like, hey, I need you to call Rico, or whatever. So I did. And then he's not answering the phone. And it reminds me of, when I was working and I worked on call. And, I had to answer the phone for my job. That's it.
Yeah,
And
you
there
don't
was,
have many times to miss a phone call or you can get
mm,
fired. You'll be terminated.
exactly. And at the end of the day, um, it's just this is all just really disheartening.
It's disheartening, and it's caused a lot of hurt, pain, and stress through from everybody, and even each and every one of you.
Hmm.
A lot of sleepless nights, a lot of stress, because not only are we dealing with what he did, we're dealing with the total backlash, the hate right now. These haters, they off the chain right now. It's just a lot. And Tay and I, we don't deserve this. Well, we did the best we could by Rico. And like I say, actually he had started acting, or like he was closer to Tay, and really, like I was nagging him, or getting on his nerves. But he and Nicole had this plan. The whole day that we were calling, they had probably already left from Memphis, because she probably had begged him all night, let's go, let's go, let's go. Because she was looking at Rico as a meal ticket. That's what they doing. That's why they praying for cash apps and everything else. Um, they were looking at him as a meal ticket. And tell you now, we don't do anything wrong. We don't bother people. We're really, really
I
amazing
mean,
people.
I try to be as accommodating and welcoming to people, and Carmen does the same. And there were some things that I started to question, but I'm going to let my wife do what my wife is going to do. And, sometimes it works, it doesn't work in her favor, and sometimes it does. But I do give my insight about certain things. I do voice my concerns about certain things. But y'all know I got a Pisces on my hand, okay? I would just say that.
What does that
I,
mean?
I have two Pisces. I have my both of my daughters are Pisces. So I know what you mean, Tay.
What does
Yeah.
that mean? Y'all talking over my head.
But both of them are very successful. So they're very goal driven,
Mm-hmm.
See,
and
there you go.
hardworking. Yeah, chef. So I can see
Yeah.
that in you. I love them quality products that you didn't just roll out anything. You rolled out quality.
Thank you,
So I
thank you.
I, I admired that because I was like, man, this is the best cutting board I've ever owned. And gee, these utensils, man, this is some good wood. Some good. They're very very good quality. So I was really impressed.
Thank you,
Sometimes
thank you.
it's better to wait, and the best the best is yet to come. That's what I see with you and Tay. But I wanted
Right.
to say something. I've been very upset. I've kept quiet. And I've talked to Tay about this, and and I think she mentioned it to you briefly. So I kind of been keeping it to myself, so to speak. So while they're talking about all this hater stuff, nobody knows that I've been taken advantage of. And I really didn't want to, talk about it. But since they're talking about how bad Carmen is and Tay is, and Tay has been there for me, she knows I've had multiple hospitalizations and challenges with my heart transplant that I've had almost 14 years now. And she's checked on me to see how I was doing, even when she was in the hospital.
All
Yeah.
right.
So I know her heart, and I know that you do what you can. And I've mentioned it to you before, to Tay before, and I think she mentioned it to you, but you've never ever, since I've known you, said
Carmen don't be
anything
listen.
negative.
Carmen don't be listening to me for real. Like
Okay, you might not have heard it, Carmen.
she'll hear me, but she ain't listening to nothing. I tell
Yeah,
her
her man
something.
don't cooking.
I,
Carmen,
I don't
Carmen,
Yeah.
I
Carmen is
don't hear
somewhere
half the
else.
stuff they say. Well, maybe I don't even hear 3/4 of the thing that Tay say.
Yeah, I
This
believe
is
it.
this is and it's for real. I
Yeah,
promise
this is
you.
very, yeah, I believe you probably did hear it, but I've never heard you talk negative about anyone, even your ex business partner, unless you don't say anything, unless somebody just keeps badgering you or saying something negative, and then you might speak back, but you've never just come online and said, hey, we don't like this person or we hate this. You and Tay have never done that.
Oh no,
So
we don't.
that's why I'm loyal to you guys. But Tay knows I've talked to Tay about it. I've had tears about it because I didn't know what to do.
Hold
And
on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Let me
okay,
step away. I'm getting emotional.
okay.
Baby, you supposed to say Carmen's getting
Don't get
emotional. Give her a
emotional.
second, Dr. Lisa.
Why are you getting
Okay.
emotional? I couldn't tell you were getting emotional until you just said it.
Just say I'm getting emotional.
Carmen's getting emotional.
Yeah, I don't want Carmen to be upset. But
That
I
was her
kind of got
emotional.
screwed. I kind of got screwed too. I believe in Carmen. And Carmen has never steered me wrong. So when Carmen merged with Karina, I went and followed Karina too, because that was Carmen's business partner. Just like I follow Lena and all of the people that Carmen recommend now, Darnell, Lena, and the rest of them, uplifting Chef and Tay. They've all been very positive, but unfortunately, I have been manipulated and I have been cheated out of my money by Mateus. So I really didn't want to. Let me clear my line. Somebody's trying to come in.
What?
Somebody was trying to call me.
I got that. Go ahead.
Sorry about that. No, I'm not going to answer. I was trying to delete it.
Okay.
Okay, there we go. So what happened was now I'm at the point of doing a civil lawsuit.
Wait a minute.
Because
Who was it?
it was the son Mateus. He set up some business for me, in the drop shipping business, and he didn't finish it out. I paid him up front, and it's been going on 2 years, and I still haven't. It's still not complete. Now there were times that I got sick, and I told him, or and then we would set up a new scheduled date to finish everything, but he wouldn't show up. He took more interest in his other business. So when I told him about it, this like a week ago, he said, I'm a teenager. You can't sue a teenager. So I'm like, okay, how are you a teenager? You just got you a new place in Miami. You're a millionaire because this is what you always say. And you've got these businesses because your mom told me when I emailed her to get a hold of you that you were a CEO of your own company and an LLC. So I'm not going to get into much of it because when there's court stuff involved, you don't want to say much. But I was very disappointed, especially when she's boasting and bragging about, how wonderful he is. And I can't say anything that he's kind of stiff me.
Mm,
So I'm going, he's asked me if I would just talk to him so we can work it out that way. But I can't let my health, get to worsen because of
right.
the stress. I can't go through any stress. And I told him that it's sometimes if you're going through a divorce, you may not want to talk to that partner because it may stress you. So I
Mm-hmm.
said, I think the only way we can talk is with the judge and a lawyer. So I don't know yet, but I just hate how they're talking about you guys when things aren't perfect on their end.
I
Right.
mean, everybody lives in a perfect world except for Carmen and I. Everyone is allowed to make mistakes except for Carmen and I. It's cool when they do it, but it's a problem when we do it. And it's like this it's very hypocritical. Um and
Yeah, that's true.
that's unfortunate that that happened to you.
Yeah, I trusted certain things because Carmen was, she was very. I trust Carmen, and so I got to know them. I said, well, he must be I got in business with him when when he was a teenager because he was doing, this type of work when he was still in high school.
Wait a minute. So let me ask you a question. Because see, somebody was asking whose son did this to you in the comments.
Oh, see, they may not know who he is. It's Karina's son,
Ah,
boss lady's son. He has his
okay.
own business. He was doing business in high school, and he is a smart kid. But you're not smart if you're not handling your biz. You don't get money from people up front and not finish the job. So I
Mm,
have text messages and stuff like that too, and emails and everything. I'm not gonna go and start putting them online because I've already talked to an attorney, and I've already, we've discussed certain things. So I don't want to post because it could jeopardize the case or something for me. And he wants to work it out now, but I mean, I've had to wait. I've had to lose additional money, because you're losing money when you have things set up that's not complete, and you're
mm,
still paying fees and stuff to keep your when you're doing like a drop shipping business and you have to keep your store and everything set up, and you have to pay monthly fees on that. So I won't talk about the money amount, but it wasn't just a few $100s. It was a way lot more than that. So
mm.
I'm not going to get into it. I just want to say, Carmen, she's never said anything negative about any of them. And the Rico thing is shocking to me. The things that they're doing online is shocking, especially how I was treated. And Karina just excluded herself from the whole thing and said he's got his own business. He's the CEO. And if you have a problem with what he's done, then you need to contact him. So I did. And he said, I'm just a teenager. And
Mm,
that was 2 weeks ago. He's over 18 now.
mm.
So I'm not going to say anything else. But Carmen, you keep your head up, hon, because you're still destined for greatness.
Thank you. And they are here, and I ain't never seen a bunch of people so mad and angry that they're willing to spread any lie and just keep all this going because they don't like us. Well, guess what, y'all? We don't like y'all asses either. We can't stand y'all asses.
Well, Carmen, say it with your chest out.
We can't stand y'all.
Mm.
Oh, and Tay, I'd like to add to that. If anybody listening from the outside or they go back and hear this, do not mention my name because I'm just telling them for in regards to that case because
Of course they
I'm not
will.
going to be fighting about it with anybody publicly or anything. I would have an attorney deal with that.
Mm-hmm.
You understand because my health is
Absolutely.
in jeopardy right now, and it's just not worth it.
Right.
Absolutely.
The
And
only reason I mention it to you guys is because I don't want them to look like they're so wonderful doing all these great things for Rico when I was just talking to the son last week about my money and that I wanted a full refund
mm,
or we were going to court.
mm.
So now he's like, well, I'll give, let's just talk about it and, over the phone. You ain't going to sweet talk me into changing my mind. Manipulate. That's what I mean. Manipulate me because I'm not changing my mind at this point. Just give me my money back or we go to court.
Mm. Well, I really do hope that I really do hope that you get some resolution with that. I really do.
Thank you. And I hope there's some resolution where they just stop all of this talk and just let it be.
They
Yeah.
not.
What's done is
Them
done and
liars,
just let
them
it
them
be.
liars, they're not gonna stop. I watched Chandra come on that live, and this Crazy thing. No, she lying. Because this so many of y'all were on that live that night, and they wanted me to host a live because I had a large platform. And Chandra, Tracy brought Chandra. Chandra told Tracy something was wrong with her Cash App, and to send all the money to Tracy. How many people was on that live and heard Chandra tells Tracy everybody to send Cash Apps for MJ to Tracy? That's exactly what they did. Exactly what they did.
That is so true. And I was looking at one of the comments, and they're right. Rico could have left if he wanted to leave. He could have left when Carmen then went on cruises and stuff.
Yeah, we
You know,
stayed
he
on.
he could come and go as he pleased. When he was at home, he was just chilling when y'all was on vacation.
Yeah,
Unless you had something for him to do, Carmen.
yeah,
So he
yeah.
pretty much
Now
had
he's
it
being
made.
paraded around and talking stuff. He got to talk now because he got to talk his way. He got to, he's scamming it. He knows how to work the system and work people and get people to feel sorry for him because I did it for, 33 years. Let somebody else do
Wow.
it. And at the end of the day, he's grown.
Mm-hmm.
I have no respect. I don't like him. He's a liar. Everything we try to put into him and help him out to with his health and everything and encouraging him and supporting him, he's worthless. And it's sad when a person gets to the point to where, you know, Rico ain't shit. He ain't shit but a little stinking ass, shitty ass liar.
You know what? I'm just shocked. I don't know if the woman. I said the woman must have went in there and whipped that man, and he, and it turned him out or something because I was just shocked that he would do any of this after everything you've done that I've seen you do for Rico. And people
Yeah,
were
because
saying
getting married
he
and
didn't have any
everything, and
clothes.
not to
Rico
have
wore.
to talk
You
with
know how
Tay
they
and
would say he didn't
convince
have
her
any
that I
clothes.
would get him his own place, and I did that. Because the
Yes.
best thing in the world would have been to leave his ass in Atlanta. Just leave him in Atlanta, and we wouldn't be here today.
Yeah.
Now I sided with Tay. I wouldn't want a grown man living in my house, because he should have loved having his own place. You know what I'm saying? Because if she still was getting to know him, and it's just like having your brothers live with you. So
Mm-hmm.
if you can have your own place, that's great. He should have been extremely happy. So, and if they said he wore the same clothes, I said, when you're overweight, sometimes a person will wear what they're comfortable in. They could have 3 red shirts. You could have 4 pair of the same jeans. You're going to wear what you feel. And that's his choice. He's a grown man and he dressed himself.
Shit,
Yeah.
I wasn't going over there and dressing his
Picking
stinking
his
ass.
clothes.
Yeah, Rico played all us. He played it like a fool, and now he playing he played all of us. Now he playing in our fucking faces by sitting up here lying, begging for cash apps. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. It's just wrong. Able-bodied man. He worked for me. He's able to get a job, and I stand by little shitty Rico. You ain't shit. Fuck you.
And you know what, Carmen? He don't need cash apps. Like you said, he could go get a job. He left his job. He left an apartment. He left a car. He had everything, all the necessities. He wasn't homeless. You helped the homeless, and Rico wasn't homeless.
Right.
So he could have went and got a job, or I mean, why is he getting cash apps?
Yeah, sitting up begging every fucking live, getting the cash app. That's the scam. And they looked at him as a meal ticket. This gravy train gonna run out. Then what?
Hmm.
Somebody
Well,
said, "Tay get
luckily
Chef
you
off."
guys
No,
found
Chef
out.
is telling the truth. Chef
Yeah.
has been screwed over. So when I say fuck little shitty ass, fuck little shitty ass Rico.
Jesus.
Well, life will go on, Tay and Carmen. You guys are like Tay with that. I mean, that oh so pretty perfume. I'm smelling oh so pretty. So, I mean, there's other positive things, that you guys can work on now. They just gonna get more and more jealous because you guys are gonna be succeeding. Nobody's gonna stop following you because of that. Because we know
Right.
better. The
Right.
people that have known you know better. That is not your character.
Right.
Right.
So
Right.
I'm
And
sending
he
prayers
can
and
only carry on
blessings.
these charades for so long. And
Yeah, that's true.
see, the thing is like when people used to say Rico is slow, Rico is crazy, Rico is retarded, I never accept that from him. I've never told him that. I never took him to the Social Security office to try to get a check. Because people be like, girl, you can get a check. Rico needs a check. Rico, I'm like, no, the fuck, Rico don't. Rico's smart. Rico don't need a check. And
Right.
I treated him like that because I knew he had common sense. I knew he had good sense. In fact, I know he knows exactly what he's doing right now.
Yeah, and that's sad. Because you know him better than any of them.
Oh, he know what he's doing right now. He know exactly what he's doing. Rico knows wrong from right, and or right from wrong, however you want to say it. And this right here, I could never. I'm gonna tell y'all this on this live. Nobody could have ever came between me and Rico. If you had a problem with Rico, you had a problem with me. Now, me and Rico may have some problems. Tay used to stay out of. We be arguing. Tay done heard me and Rico argue. Rico get smart and say a few cuss words. Y'all ain't seen that. But if y'all can't see a difference in that man now, then how he was with us, humble and meek and very, very nice, that's Rico. Just a peaceful person. But this person, I guess he was a sheep in wolf's clothing or wolf and sheep clothing, something. Because the
I
wolf
think
is
it's a
out right
wolf.
now.
It's a wolf in sheep's clothing. That's it.
Yeah, ain't no wrong with him, Lynn Wall. He fooled us all.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking con artist, scammer. Go sit your ass online and beg for cash apps and GoFundMe all day.
Yeah, that's not a career.
Well, didn't Erica Badu? No, never mind. I was going to say, she said if the work is honest and it pays the bills, but I mean, this is just a whole new. This is a whole new level of low. This is really a whole new level of low.
Whole nother level.
It's a whole nother. And you know what
And
else,
then,
Carmen?
see, the thing is they can't even back up the lies that he's telling, and they can't even back up the lies that they're enforcing him to tell. They can't back them up. I can back them up for 30 something years.
Like
Where
that's a
did you
long
stay?
time. I did.
If they ask Rico, where did you stay 15 years ago?
Well, we,
3612 John Lane, Marietta. That's where
well,
I stay.
let me
Where did
ask
you
you a
stay
question.
15 years ago? Where did you stay 10 years ago? How did you pay your bills? How did you live? Were you homeless? Where did you stay 5 years ago? Where did you stay 3 years ago? I'm the one with the receipts. So let them bring it.
And if he didn't want to come, he shouldn't have came. But my thing is, even with the showing them the payments that you made to him, I mean, you
They
have
they not
people
they
that
not
work.
yeah, I mean, they're not showing the real payments. They're not because they don't have them.
Well, I believe that, and I also believe that, if he got a apartment and all of his expenses paid, some people don't have no money left over.
Right. So now he's trying to get people to take him shopping and buy him clothes. Get
That's a
your
shame.
bagging punk ass offline and get a motherfucking job. Find something to do. Go play in somebody else's face. Cause it's just wrong what you're doing and what you're allowing these people to show the true you. That's what you're doing. Little Shitty. Y'all see him? Just call him Little Shitty.
Hmm.
Tell him Chef gave him a new name, Little Shitty. What
That's
up,
what
Little Shitty?
somebody put on
You
here.
shitting on yourself today? What up?
Herman,
Wow, somebody put that
What,
on there.
Tay? Fuck.
uh,
Well, some people think that family, when you have children, you get on them and say, go home, get your butt up and do whatever you're supposed to do. And when you have a work, when you're brothers or sisters and brothers, you have disagreements. So I don't know why they thought that he wasn't talked to right and all of this stuff. I mean, people have disagreements, but that don't mean they don't love each other.
Baby,
Right.
they get
30
So
to
years
arguing.
weight lifted off my shoulders.
They get
Y'all
to
shell out
arguing. I go right in
anywhere
my
from
room
three
and
to
close the
five
door.
thousand dollars a month for them. It's just and stay offline begging for cash apps. Y'all shell that out. Hey, Ariane Davis, Kansas, won't you do it?
Carmen, what are you doing?
she must be reading comments.
Listen, she must be. Deidre said he played us like a fiddle.
It really did.
Mm.
I mean, it really behooves me that people think that we just supposed to sit back and take it. And in our frustrations, that I ain't when I'm offline, I'm cussing his ass out. I'm cussing his ass out so bad. I was sitting back on the back of my black U-Haul today on the back of my truck, drinking a 211, sitting there drinking malt liquor,
What is a 211?
stressed the fuck out, trying to keep my sanity, trying to hold on while we push through all this.
Right.
Little shitty. Yeah, you gonna get yours, boy.
So, really quick, to change the subject off of that, um, so I'm looking at a post here, fearfully and wonderfully made, said, don't forget Chef Carmen bought Rico clothes for Christmas. That's on the live video. And I think somebody mentioned, that Rico was alone on Thanksgiving. Of 2023. Well, that's because he chose to be. We offered to take Rico with us to Tennessee to go visit my family, and he refused. We had a huge Airbnb. A lot of people saw us on live. Me
Raquel
and
Johns, I don't care. That's really
me.
rude. As I get mad, but calling somebody a little shitty is just rude as fuck. So everyone who has that medical condition is little shitty. No, Rico is little shitty, Raquel.
Okay. Well,
Like he shitted all over me and Tay. And over Darnell and Lena and Penny and Lisa. Yeah. That's why I call him little shitty. Because of what he did. Not everybody with that condition. And the way he did us, my anger, my frustration. Oh yeah. Little shitty. You're gonna get yours. Because I know I did right by you. I did the best I could. You're never outside, you're never hungry, you're never without. And you're online lying. You want everybody to take you on the shopping spree now? Little shitty. Get you a job, boy.
that was okay. All right, Carmen. Um,
Well, I'm glad I got a chance to talk to you two. I'm gonna take
Thank you,
myself off the
Dr. Lisa.
live. And you keep your head up, Carmen. You're a great person. I don't care what anybody say.
but we thank
I've seen
you.
you in action and you have always done well. I mean, your passion for helping people, the homeless, and all of that is just it amazes me. So there's different reasons why I started following you years ago. So
Thank
anything
you. Thank you.
somebody says, it's like it goes in one ear and out the other because I know better. And that
Right.
goes for you too, Tay.
But I thank you. And I appreciate you. Um, and I hope that you can get resolution to what you are dealing with. I hope that there is a peaceful resolution with that, and that you all can resolve things and move on. And I thank you for coming on and giving us support. And it's people like you and the countless others out there that are rooting for us, and we appreciate you and we love you.
Oh, thank you.
Love
I
you,
love
Dr.
you
Lisa.
guys too.
Thank
And
you.
thank you, Lisa and Penny. I know how hard you guys work too. We love you guys, the whole team, Lena, Darnell, just everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys keep up the good work. If I missed anybody, it's because I might not remember everybody's name at this moment, but you know who you are.
Yeah.
All right.
DD guy. So what do you mean he's going to get this? Are you threatening him? Hell no, I ain't threatening that punk ass motherfucker. What I'm gonna threaten him for? Cause he ain't shit. Cause I call him little shitty. So we just supposed to sit back and take it, and they do all this stuff, and We have feelings too. We
Yeah.
have feelings too, and I ain't afraid to speak mine, threatening him. I don't have to threaten that fool.
Mm-hmm.
Threatening. They always twisting some words. I think you should go over there and threaten him since you want him to be threatened. Why don't you go do it, D guy? See, I don't be a bit of good on none of these lives. Maybe I should get off your live because new nickname, Little Shitty. Whatever, whatever.
I ain't said nothing. I ain't said nothing, babe. Let's see. Let
I
me look
never
at some.
treated him like shit. You can't take care of a grown man, but you treated him like shit. And for once, he's prospering. Okay, let him prosper. Long as he's sitting around begging, he might as well just stand on the corner and panhandle. He prospering and lies. You know what? I'm gonna talk about him just like he gonna sit up there and lie. Tit for tat. Little shitty. Y'all mad? All y'all haters that believe his lies. Y'all ain't shit either. If it's on the internet, it's everybody business. That's fine. D guy. Nobody said it wasn't.
Rena, my house is being rented out. Would you like to come and stay? Let me tell you, I've
It's
had that
probably
Airbnb.
cleaner because I ain't there.
I look, I have had that Airbnb listing since I got my house. It's always there. Ain't nothing
When
changed.
when you were traveling, when you were a travel nurse and weren't there, yeah.
Yeah, it's always
Chef
there.
is tired, and I don't blame her. It's time for her to speak up for herself. Let their ass have it, Chef. Yeah, I'm gonna let them have it. I hope y'all let them listen to this too. Aria and Davis, you a little shit too. Box braids, all y'all, all y'all. Y'all could never keep spreading y'all lies.
Lori, I don't know what you're talking about, but okay. Um, let's see.
Yeah, he could have
Stephanie.
talked. He could have said something on his way out. Stephanie just said, "You don't leave," and he don't. He could have left without doing all this.
Mm-hmm.
He could have. He just say, "You know what? I'm moving to Memphis with Nicole. I'm out of here." That's it. And didn't have to go online and tell all these lies. And what it is, he's having a pity party, trying to get everybody to fall in line with his pity party. And it's just another scam. Biggest scammer of all time.
Mm-hmm.
Biggest scammer. And it was somebody on the other the live that called him ugly the other night. They ain't motherfucking lying. He ugly inside out. Little shitty. You fucked up. And what you did is dead wrong.
So, Sunshine, you don't think people should work? I mean, Sunshine clearly said this SLAVE. I mean, you to go to the grocery store, get a vehicle wash. Nobody said you actually had to wash the vehicle. Take it to the place and let them wash it. Put
Yeah,
gas
spreading
in the car.
lies. Put
That's
my
that's that's
my banking information online.
that's SLAVE to you. I mean,
But
it
you
seems
know they
like
keep
you
saying
running errands to
slaves. They
me.
in that he was a slave. Shit,
Stop
Cook the
saying,
Kente
don't say
and
that
Kizzy and them to
word.
getting paid. Shit, we still trying to get motherfucking reparations. The fuck wrong with y'all? Get the fuck out of
Stop
here.
cursing, babe. Woo wee. I got to turn this one down a notch. Cause see now she done got turned up.
I
Listen,
talking about he was a
Latasha.
slave. Slaves didn't get paid. Slaves
Listen,
didn't get
Latasha.
cars and their own places. They lived in the back in a tent or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Vicky,
Yeah,
you
you
all can
cuss
do
over here
it.
on YouTube.
You can do it, Vicky. You all can do it. And the thing is, it's not what you do. Like I said last night, it's not what you do. It's how you do it.
Somebody say I'm about to Airbnb my house in a minute. Why?
Listen,
Because I
I'm
can.
trying to tell you because I really was getting ready to. I remember when me and Carmen were traveling so much, I was just like, Carmen, like, we need to go ahead and Airbnb, the bedroom out downstairs. And I was like, listen, I did it. And I talked about this before when I talked about this on a live before. I was Airbnb
I was
my
Centurion.
one of my bedrooms in my apartment when I used to live in Florida. I was a full-time student. And
Jared
yes,
Davis says your mama. I'm gonna
oh,
let you have that because maybe he's talking about yours. I don't know. Sheriff Rico
um,
did do you wrong, and I dislike him for that because I love you and Tay. Yeah, he did us dead wrong. Because he
mm,
ain't shit.
Love Me Some Me said he's loving the attention from the people that made fun of him in the past.
All of
Um,
them made fun of him. Now he over there with him.
yeah, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it, but some people are more forgiving when they're opportunistic.
Talking about sleeping with the enemy. I ain't even getting in the bed with the enemy. I ain't gonna walk in the room with the enemy.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think Elaine said it best. She said, "To me, it seems like he's just trying to get a come up on people, and it's just a shame how he's going about doing it."
Jared Davis said, "Who smoked blacks? I smoke motherfucking blacks. What's the problem?" Somebody pour me one double of what my sister is having, please. Oh wait, Sharon been is
Listen,
crazy.
I'm getting into my
Sharon, and I
wine.
saw that comment and went too fast and people was talking. Sharon said, for 4 years, she called that man her brother. He was like a brother to her. She trusted him too. Yeah.
Ooh,
Who the fuck cares who smoked black and miles? What kind of question is that?
they say it was Tay last night. Now it's
Your
Carmen.
wife does. Shit, we smoke blacks together, motherfucker. What's the problem? What's the problem? Jerry Davis, so childish ass.
Carmen, listen. Oh, listen. I mean, is this crack?
Sylvia Benz, Sylvia Benz said, Sharon Benz, give me some too.
Listen. Latrice said you about to make me go get some 211 and I'm at work. Wait, so 211, what does that mean? Is it beer?
That's a beer. It's a beer, malt
It's
liquor.
called
Um,
211?
Jerry Davis, why does it matter to you? Tay, did Rico order porn in your house? No, he had it on his
It
phone,
was on
and
his
it's
phone.
men do that, but you know,
It was on
when
his
your left
phone.
hand is your best friend, you keep that shit on your phone. That motherfucker stay one jack off.
So 211, is that the brand?
He is their circus clown. It's sad to see, but he did it to himself. You can tell he isn't being genuine. It's embarrassing. It really is embarrassing.
Oh, Tangie said it's a beer and it's called 211 straight to the point because it gets you effed up. Can we try that?
What?
Can you let me taste the 211?
I mean, you'll drink it, you'll like it, but shit, you have a couple of them. You're gonna be outside. Like you're gonna be outside for real. Them 211. That's my liquor. I'm gonna tell you one thing. You wanna have some crazy fun?
It depends on what's involved.
We gonna get some Cisco.
Oh my God. I remember trying to drink that. I was probably about
Y'all
20,
are sad,
21.
Carmen. Nobody wants you but Tay. Let that sink in. Erica Nixon. Don't nobody want your dumb ass. Why the fuck are you over here and why do you care?
Oh, I'm her wife, so I'm glad I'm the only one that wants her. Like, that's
Yeah,
great.
they definitely making a mockery of him.
Mm. Kelly, I'm on my way tomorrow. Oh, that's a good comment. For all of you people that didn't see Chef and Tay took care of that grown man, y'all should be ashamed. I wish somebody would pay all my bills. Give me a car to drive. I don't care if it's not in my name. Right.
Yeah,
That
because
was
the car never
insane.
stayed over at our house. I didn't even have a key to that car, that Jeep. I didn't even have a key. It was one key and Rico had it. Yep, he's gonna be up shit creek when they can no longer benefit from him. They're gonna do what Chef did for. They're not gonna do it. Yep, he gonna be up shit creek without a shit
Carmen,
paddle.
language. We are not on Facebook. I mean, we are not on we are
Erica
not.
Nixon, what my financial status have what to do with you?
Hmm.
Keep believing what everybody say. I'm doing a major event this weekend. Just to do this event, I'll be out of $15,000 to $20,000 before I even sell one ticket. Let that sink in. Hey, somebody block and ban that fool. She ain't got nothing better to do.
Who was it?
Erica Nixon.
Oh goodness, where is it? Chef Tay Chef is acting like a true Pisces, baby. When someone gets on our time wrong, we don't have a filter. Look, I'm trying to tell you. Did anyone get that person that Carmen's talking about?
Erica Nixon, your dumb ass pull up. Do whatever the fuck you want. Don't nobody even know you.
Carmen!
We don't like you. We don't care about you. You pulling up, you are such a non motherfucking factor. We don't even know you.
Did I drop Facebook off? I don't know if I did, cause who you going in,
You better
baby.
go delete it. Better even let it go up. Because you know they reporting this one. He can't come back this way. When I tell you, that motherfucker set that bridge ablaze, had it out of Houston to Arkansas. He set that bridge on fire and turned around and said, "Burn, baby, burn. Don't ever look back."
Mm, shoot, I don't even know how to take this off of I left Facebook and came over here. Look, I'm trying to get it off of here. Wait a minute. I think I got it. There we go.
Yeah, we
All
supposed to
right.
be nice and
I
just let
took
them keep talking and lying and you know what? Little shitty a grown man. Y'all keep little shitty over there with y'all. The circus freak.
what? Carmen. Whatever. And so, I know the dictionary. All right.
Miss
So
Boo, get
I
on
got
walk face.
us.
I don't even do
I dropped
YouTube.
Facebook
I had to
off.
creep on through.
I dropped Facebook off.
Baby, I had to leave Facebook. Ella Chef on 10. Maloney Jackson. Yeah, y'all. A lot of people fed up with all the stuff that they doing. And then we just don't really say nothing. We say we give y'all our story. But sometimes you gotta get in there in the ring with them. You gotta get in the mud with them.
Lynn, I'm trying to get to her tomorrow. I'm getting ready to book my ticket.
No, I don't have nothing to say to Rico again, ever in this life.
Mm.
No. Would you talk to little shitty after he done shit it all over you? That motherfucker, he stank. Stinking ass. No, I ain't got shit to say to him. Ever.
Is shit your new word?
Huh?
Is shit your new word? Did you hear me?
I heard you.
Are you so busy looking at these comments? Patrice said, "Ooh wee, I'm tired from swimming over here to YouTube."
Yeah. Sometimes you got to get down in the dirt with them. Just sitting up, just lying.
Make sure y'all go ahead and share this live, please, and thank you.
Yeah,
Listen,
y'all when y'all see him online, just say, "What's up, little shitty?" Or just put hashtag shitty.
you know they have the symbol. Let me stop because see, you be you be going to the left. You be going to the left.
Stop looking at me like that, woman.
Stop looking at you like what?
You act like we on FaceTime or something. You gonna leave me the hell alone. Yeah. Y'all see him? Just put shit emojis in the comments. When y'all see him online, just put hashtag shitty and put shit emojis in the timeline.
Oh, you
Y'all
wild.
been quiet way too long. Get the yeah,
Mm.
big Dookie. What up, Dookie? Hey, what's up, Dookie?
Carmen, stop. You are terrible. Oh my God. Listen, my one of my favorite words, one of my
Rita
favorite
say making
words.
fun of someone because of his health condition is pretty low. Well, guess what? I'm going low as I can go
You know
today.
what?
Get
When
low.
there's a war, you're not
The way that he's
deciding.
shitting on us is what I'm making fun of. Maybe you making fun of his health condition, but I'm just calling him a little shitty because he
When
shitted
there
all over us. I
when
don't know what the fuck else y'all talking about. I ain't making
babe,
care
can
of
I talk?
Lil
Can I
Dookie's health
babe,
condition.
babe, can I talk for just a second?
Yeah, a little shitty.
When don't call me that.
Not you.
But the thing is that when there is a war, if somebody's coming at you with a baseball bat, you gonna grab something. And it doesn't matter what it is that you grab. You're grabbing for something. Lynn Washington, thank you for the is that a super chat? Just because. Thank you so much, love. I appreciate it. And you
There you
know,
go, Miss Benford, little shitty.
there
And
is
Ariane Davis and Box Braids and Nicole. Y'all keep that shit
there's
bag
no
over there with
rules.
y'all.
There's no rules in war. And so right now, they have made a decision to come at us. And for what? You know, and then to put things out there, this call to action. For what? Based on lies? Like literally having no leg to stand on, having no proof or evidence of such things.
Good
And
girl say, why so much hate for him? Saying 6 words literally. Class act. I say little shitty.
Carmen, stop.
Like all y'all haters, all y'all thousands and thousands of people that don't like me and Tay, that don't like what I'm saying. Y'all keep watching out for little shitty because he needs y'all. He needs y'all more than ever.
Carmen,
Okay,
stop.
let me get off. I got stuff to go do.
I was
So I'm
gonna
gonna go do what I
say,
do.
what kind of
And
what shit you got to go do?
y'all want me out? Peace out.
No, babe,
I see you
don't
tomorrow, man.
leave.
Huh?
Don't leave.
I see you tomorrow.
No, what do you have to go
I got
do?
shit to do.
What?
I got shit to do.
What?
I gotta get my stuff ready.
What's oh for the event? Okay. Listen, Raquel, Carmen, and the way she says things, I'm gonna laugh. Okay? I'm not nagging her on or egging her on. I think that's what you were trying to say. Um, Listen, Raquel, I understand because we are going through something. You're not going through what we're going through. So you cannot sit here and try to tell people how they need to react and what they need to respond to if you are not sitting in our shoes. You're not sitting in our shoes. So I don't expect you to understand. But at the same time, it's funny and I'm going to laugh.
Lynn
It's just the way it
Washington
is.
crazy.
Mm?
Tell you you're gonna get your karma 10 times more. My gift discernment speaking with you. My wife she's getting her karma right now. Look at her. She's highly favored and truly blessed. Look at all that
Amen.
karma. Girl,
Yeah.
look at you. Look at
I
you.
I
Little
love
shitty ain't
Carmen.
did nothing to us.
I love
Little
Carmen.
shitty little shitty done shit all over this entire blue and red app. He got the whole internet smelling like shit.
And your gift for discernment to try to wish bad on me, baby, that says more about you than it does about me. Let me explain something to you. What do you mean? I wanted Carmen to be alone with nobody. I mean, listen, if leeches get removed, leeches just get removed. That has absolutely nothing to do with me. It has more to do with them. If you look at the things that have been going on, and I'm still here, I'm sticking beside her regardless. I mean, it is what it is.
Your wife has used you and made you a laughing stock. Yo, Danny, my wife has loved me and keep a smile on my face.
I mean, how do you feel like I'm egging her on, Raquel? I didn't tell her keep going, Carmen. But if it's funny to me, I'm gonna laugh.
Recoil Jones, not tell it's your fault. Tell it's always your fault.
It's always my fault. I actually control you. I actually, do this mind thing, this Jedi mind trick. I can reach you over states and cities. I can do all of these things.
He be sitting up there on that panel. He looked like a little a little square turd. Yeah, they don't like it when I do it. It's okay when they do it. It's a problem when I do
Raquel,
it.
Carmen wasn't making fun of anyone's medical condition. So there
I'm
you
calling
have
him
it.
little shitty. That's because he shitted on us. I'm calling
So,
him little shitty.
and what does me as
Nicole
a
the
nurse
shitty.
have to
Box
do
Braid the
with
shitty. And
anything?
Ariane Davis straight out of Kansas is the shittiest of them all.
There you go. And
They
hmm,
respond. We have a right to respond too.
right. It's crazy when they can do anything and everything. They can put up false narratives, accuse us of abuse, accuse us of abuse. But yet, if anybody says anything over here, if you or I say anything, we are so out of line. We are so wrong. We are so whatever. Like somebody was like, "Oh, you shouldn't have called Rico out last night."
Chef,
I
what's your
had
cash app so I can buy you a bottle of real liquor? Dollar sign Chef Carmen one. Dollar sign Chef Carmen one. I sure need a drink.
but the thing is that it was okay for this man to say that I don't do anything, but yet I can't go off because that's a lie. A lie from the pit of hell. Is that what Lena says? A lie from the pit of hell. But I'm not allowed to go off about those lies. What I mean,
Jessica John said, I hope you choke on that liquor too. I ain't never choked on shit, Jessica. You go over there with little shitty.
mm, mm,
Little
mm.
shitty, big dookie. Big dookie is Ari. Ari and Dave. No, let me tell you, little shitty is Rico. Big dookie is Ariane Davis. And dookie is box braids. And the shitter is Nicole.
Where did you get all these names from?
And together, all four of them, they are the shit list. Oh, don't forget about Lola. All he said was Carmen beat him up about 10 years ago. I beat him up about 10 years ago. What? Look shitty. Come on, man. Stop playing. Look shitty. That's crazy.
Mm-mm-mm.
All of a sudden, all these lies coming out. Then somebody will back up a lie too for him. Y'all keep doing what you do.
Um, Cindy said, them fools keep talking about 33 years. His family and friends were around for most of them years. What did they do for him? Mmm. Mmm.
Yeah, they all leeches. They all leeches.
So,
Hey, Ariane Davis out of Kansas City, Box Braids, and Lola and Nicole. Y'all leeches. y'all can suck leaked the shit out of little shitty. Y'all can suck on some shit
Oh,
and choke on it.
oh dear.
Where is his family? He don't really have family. He got a cousin in the Atlanta area and a few people back from his hometown, but he didn't really have family like that.
But Rita, that's a big thing. For you said all he said was Carmen beat him up about 10 years ago. That's a serious accusation. Like, that's not all he said. Just like people running around with this slave word and this
So I
abuse
had a
word.
physical fight with him, beat him up. He had black eyes. I drug him. Is that the lie he telling now? 10 years ago?
Yeah, I think that's what was mentioned. And,
Little shitty. Come on, man. Stop playing. You shitted on yourself 10 years ago and you still shitting on yourself today. That my fault? Yeah, she from Kansas City. She looked like a big turd. I mean, she looked like a whole shit bag. That's what Aria and Davis look like. He said 10 years ago. They done pulled something out of his ass. If me and Rico had a fight 10 years ago, I don't remember. I don't recall. I don't know how he recalling something that I can't recall.
let's see, we know it's a lie because if you didn't do anything, he wouldn't have been going to the
Why is it
doctor
just coming out?
because she already said
Why
he
is
was with
this
her. They
fight
didn't go to the
just coming
doctor.
out?
Mm. Listen, Lori, if you don't want to be here and if you feel like Carmen is saying something that's out of pocket, we'll let you go.
Tay,
You
they
don't you
saying
don't have
Tay
to be
beat
here.
Chef.
You don't have to be here, honestly.
uh, why are they
Chosen
so
one,
infatuated with our life?
we
I don't
don't
know.
know.
But they all over there, all them shit bags over there. Aria and Davis, Nicole, Box Braids, and Little Shitter. Y'all keep going live, begging for cash apps and GoFundMe's. He said you pulled his arm. Oh Lord Jesus, on today.
What's up, Jay?
All right, I really gotta go because it's finna get dark. Little shitty and the shitters. Y'all hold them lies down. Keep begging for them cash apps and keep that GoFundMe. I'm from Uncle Laker. Peace out.
Goodbye, love. Ooh, baby. My personal firecracker. My personal firecracker. Jay, can I please see you in the morning? I've got to go out of town. Oh, you got one more day? Tomorrow? Is tomorrow the last day? Yeah. So everybody, if you have not placed orders, um, by tomorrow at noon, I will be heading out of town tomorrow. Hey, I will be headed out of town tomorrow. Janet, I got cleared. Is that okay with you? Is that okay, Janet? Do I have your permission? I just don't know. Janet wants to know. I thought you couldn't travel because of surgery. Well, as the weeks go, things change, right? Guess what? I can go now. Okay, Keyshawn. They're average size and they have, significant amount of give to them. So I would say, I could wear a small or a medium. I could wear a small or a medium. Kitty, I just be like, dang, what is it? Like, what is it? So I am going to be gone for about a week. And so if you do order anything, when I get back, I will be filling all orders. So if it's not something that I can mail out by tomorrow, and if you wind up ordering something on Saturday, or something like that, after I leave, um, Adrian, does it matter? I couldn't leave because business is definitely booming. And I was under doctor's orders, if that's okay with you, Adrian. But I've been cleared. I've been to the doctor. I've gotten my clearance to fly. And I hope that you find some, joy in that. It's crazy, Renetta. It's crazy. Miss Ashley, I don't know. I don't know if she's gonna come back when I come back, or how we're gonna do that. I would love for her to go with me out of town, because I actually have to go see one of my relatives, that I don't know what's going on with them. So I'm getting ready to figure out what's going on with them. And, because I am a health advocate and I have some questions. Sunshine, I can't understand that. Can you rewrite that? And so I have to go see about a relative. So I will be on the East Coast doing a little bit of traveling, because I do have things that I really need to take care of. So I'll be gone for probably about a week or so. Um, and with that being said, orders will not go out until I get back. Listen, Lioness, I do a little something, but I ain't gonna do too much. I do a little something, but I'm not gonna do too much. But we have perfume that is on the website. So we have the 100 mLs. And at the end of the day, my thing is either you're going to like us or you're not going to like us, or you're going to like Carmen, you're not going to like me. And that's perfectly fine. I'm not worried about that because I'm not a people pleaser, and 100% of the people are not going to like you. And guess what? 100% of the people are not going to like you 100% of the time. So you also have that. And I'm not really concerned about that, honestly. I'm going to stay here. I'm going to continue to do what I do. And that's it. That's it. Jay, I love you, baby. I love you. Jay said I'm gonna be working overtime when you get back. Jay, we're gonna be getting it in. True Brat received her 100 ml, and you know, I'm working hard to get your orders out. And that's the thing. Like, honestly, Carmen and I give you snippets of our lives. Snippets. You all have a very small percentage of our lives. If you think about it, I was not on live Saturday or Sunday or Monday, or it was Sunday and Monday. I was on live Saturday. I wasn't on live Sunday or Monday. And I don't think I was on, I got on live last night because I was irritated. Lynn, I don't know if it's sold out now. Look, I put it in the subscriber group early and told y'all the perfume was getting ready to drop. So I only put things out there because I was trying to, go ahead and get all orders filled before I left. So there are still 100 mLs available. HR here, Jay. Let me know if you don't get your overtime pay. LOL. Look, don't do that. Listen, Jay and Annette are volunteers, okay? There is no pay. There is no dollars being exchanged. They do not work for me. They volunteer to help me. And I really appreciate it. Hey Taria, how are you? And I really appreciate it. They pour into me. And so I appreciate you, Jay. It's fun packing. It is fun. Baby, we get down there, we cut up. We do. We cut up. Hey Linda. Company. Who's company? Who got company? I don't have company. Ain't nobody been here since Rico left. Except for the UPS man. And they won't let me take calls either. Thank you, Nikki. Stop it, Nicole. Look, let me be very clear. Bring Carmen back on. I love the cursing. Kathy, baby, she got a mouth like a sailor, baby. I try to be reserved. Jay, stop it. We get a couple hours in. But Jay, I think the next time we're gonna do like a DoorDash. I've been wanting crab legs, child, and oysters. But we're gonna do some DoorDash, and we'll do it in advance so we know where we're gonna be. No, ma'am. Jay, Annette is on here. This is her response to you. Carl, petites. Petites. The wizard said, no, ma'am. There will be no calls on the work floor. Can someone put the link in for the perfume? Listen. Oh, thank you, Penny. Penny has gifted 5 memberships. Penny, does it let you pick people or does it randomly pick people? So we have some new members. Thank you. And if anyone wants to become a member on my YouTube page, look, we might be on YouTube more often because, baby, you never know what's going to happen in these YouTube streets. Um, so, Nicole, stop it. Kathy, it's one of those things where, I'm a bit more reserved than Carmen. But when I get loose, I get loose. Oh, it's random. Oh, Jay and Annette are fighting. Can someone put a link to the membership in the comments, please? Keita, can you put the link to become a YouTube member in the comments? Penny, Lisa, Keita, any of the mods, Jay. Baby, let me tell you, Annette was 3 hours late, but Annette did drop off a lot of packages to the post office that night. So the next morning, they were already there and ready to go. As a Leo, we tolerate more than we should, but when we pop off, look out, because anybody can get it. Absolutely. And let me tell you, like we were talking earlier about our tribe. Like, I have several different tribes. I have my tribe of the usher board. I have my tribe of the A team, and I have, many different little tribes. I have my bestie tribe that, I would never trade these women for anything. Jay, you know I love you. You know, that's it. That's all. We have an understanding. And thank you, Gyra. Is it Gyra or Gyra? Lily, you have the membership link. I can never find it. Yes, can somebody put the membership link in the comments? Oh, we got Leo Nation in here. That's right, Kimmy Kim, my birthday twin. Um, and so, baby, you get Carmen on one. Baby, Carmen is going to be on 100. I'm a little bit more mild mannered. I think I'm a lot more mild mannered than her. Um, but that's my Pisces, and I love her. One thing about it, and two things for sure. 10 toes down. So, whatever happens in life, because we don't know what our futures hold. Whatever happens in life, I'm always going to be there. I'm always going to pour into her. Y'all don't see my link I'm posting from my other phone. I don't see it. I don't see it, Shakita. But maybe I just can't see it. And I'm gonna stick beside her. Marriage is not, always the easy thing. Sometimes you have two people from two different backgrounds that deal with things very differently, you know. And there are good days and there are bad days. And there are days that are just, really crappy, and days that are just absolutely awesome. And so it is what it is. I'm gonna stick beside her though. Oh, there we go. Thank you, Jay. So Jay has Jay, is there a way to pin that? Is there a way to pin that link? So if you want to become a member, Jay has the link. Excuse me. Um, Chef has no filter and you are direct and will quickly stop the nonsense. Nikki, it really depends. Are you talking about career wise, or I mean, what exactly are you talking about? Yes, no marriage is perfect. Like, yeah, there's some times where it's like, I just wanna, you know, but hey, we get through it. And that's what it's about, getting through those times and really looking at why you're here and what your purpose is. As far as myself professionally, listen, I'm trying to have a warehouse with products on top of products and employing people. Employing people. And you know, and this is regards to the Oso Prete empire. Um, and I want to be able to employ others, give people jobs, especially people that have dealt with, life hasn't always been the best, or life hasn't always been easy, because I know what that's like firsthand. So if I can reach down and lift up another person, then that is what my goal is. Um and I want to, possibly adopt children. I am going to write a children's book. I want to travel. There's a lot of things that I want to do. And so I just let life do what it does. And now it's just different. Before I felt like I had to have this timeline, the 5 years or the 10 years or where I wanted to be. But as I grew up and I matured, I realized that whenever that time is, I don't have to put a time limit on it. And I value my peace, and I value being able to do life the way I want to. That is what I value the most now. You know, Thank you, Nikki. I appreciate it. Um, yes, Jerry, life be life. Renee, I can't because I have to pack. I have to pack. So that's why I can't do it. Um, and I think that a lot of time society puts these expectations on us. Jay, what are you talking about? I think a lot of times society puts these expectations on us. And then what it does is it drives us into this vicious cycle of feeling like we have to complete something at a certain time. Or if you haven't done this by this time, then it means that your life is just completely over. If you haven't gotten married by the time you're 35, you'll never get married, or you're not high value, or all of these things that society puts on you. Or if you've been married multiple times, you'll never be whatever. You know what I'm saying? And what we have to do is realize that those are things that are put on us by a lot of time by insecure people. Nakia, what are you talking about? I can't read that. I don't know what you're talking about. Nikki, I've been there. I have been there. I have been where you are. I mean, I even get freaked out when I get less than 100 on an assignment. So you are not alone in this way of thinking. I promise you. And then, it's this society where you need to have a kid by this. And if you don't ever have kids, then you're horrible, or whatever. Um, Gyre, I don't know how to do anything else other than that. Even when, things are stacked against me, I will still try to find the positivity in all of it. I am resilient. I am much more resilient than I ever imagined. So until you are faced with things, you don't realize the resiliency that you have. Najee, we're riding these waves with Tay until the end. Facts. You can't quit, Jay. You can't quit. You just can't. Hey, Sharon. Thank you. And I love you back. It won't do that on here. Oh, shit. It did it. It did it, y'all. Wait a minute. Hold up. Do it again. Do me a heart. Well, child, it just ain't gonna do it right now. Maybe it's my nails. Maybe it did it. I'm excited. I'm excited. But yes, Stephanie, listen, Stephanie, and I'm gonna make sure that you get the children's books. You're gonna get the first release. How about that? Hey, Venice, where have you been? I have not seen you in forever. I don't even know what I'm packing. And I didn't eat anything all day except for that candy that y'all saw me eat on this live. Lioness said I'm gonna need a lotion or body butter by next year. Um, Lioness, let me tell you, I was actually on the phone with my business partner today. So I have to make a huge payment tomorrow so that we can get another 500 bottles of perfume. Um, I have to make a huge payment tomorrow. But it's going to be worth it. You're welcome, Nikki. I appreciate you, love. And I didn't even have breakfast. I didn't have lunch, but I need something for dinner. What do you all suggest? Hamburger sounds good. Tell your supervisor assistant to leave me alone. What did she do, Jay? All I saw was that y'all was gonna be riding to the year forever. She didn't even say till the wheels fall off. She said forever. Shea butter, baby. Um, so we are looking at a lotion, a roll-on, and a body spray, and that will be it. A roll-on, a lotion, and a body spray. Order placed, and I'll be waiting patiently because I know you're about to go out of town. Thank you so much. But my goal, that's why I did not put all the perfume up because I didn't want to overwhelm myself tomorrow. Annette, I need you here early if you can. Oh, a seafood boil. That sounds so good, Steph. I may order a seafood boil and have them deliver it. Let me DoorDash it. Let me DoorDash it. I like it. Yeah, I love a good seafood boil. Baby. No, and oh so pretty shea butter. Actually, Stephanie, I'm gonna do a lotion, not a shea butter. Cause baby, let me tell you, items are expensive. Items are expensive. And, from a cost production standpoint, you have to look at what is going to make the most sense for your business. So, we may do a shea butter down the line. Oh, she's going to be 3 hours late. Oh my. Ugh. I, Sharon, listen. No, Annette, I really do need you here early because I have to catch this flight to Atlanta tomorrow. So I'm not gonna be up late tonight. I already did my discussion board question yesterday. And yeah, because I have to be out of here. My flight leaves at 7:25 p.m. And we're gonna do a candle, but Patrice, candles are more on the home end. So I actually have someone that's going to mentor me with candles, and we are going to get those candles curated. Yes, we are. Let me see. Oh, somebody sent me some money in my PayPal. I like to see it. Let me see. Mm, oh, that is not the email I was looking for. No wonder. Did y'all see the pink yet? Yeah, we are giving Tay a whole list. Yay for the body spray. What's up? What's up? Baby, listen. Did y'all see the pink yet? I don't know if y'all saw the pink. And you know what? I need to see if the pink is going to be ready tomorrow so I can pick it up. But if not, then I'll just have to wait. Or maybe I can get someone to pick it up for me. Oh, Jay says she want me to text what time we start. I haven't showed y'all the pink. All right, hold on. I think I can do that. Thank you, Sharon. You and Carmen are strong. So don't fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous hand. Let me tell you, um, Sharon, I thank you. I thank you for being a true friend. I thank you for being a supporter. I thank you for loving me. And I definitely thank you for loving my wife. And we appreciate you. I don't know, Stephanie. I don't know if I'll do that. I have to do my research. I have to do a little bit more research. Hell, if it was up to me. Oh, Donna. Somebody named Donna sent me a huge cash app. Oh, Annette, Jay is really riding you right now. She is really riding you right now. I don't know what to say. I'm out of it. Listen, that's what I got to do. What's up, Nicole? Up, Miss Ma'am. I need the perfume, the lotion, the body spray, and the shower gel. That's it. That's all. Get it popping. Did you just add shower gel to my list? Did you sneak that in? Did you sneak that in? I think you snuck that in. I done told you, ma'am, we are not the same. Oh, I'm not supposed to be reading that. Thank you, Nicole, for your honesty. All right, everyone. I'm getting ready to end this live. I'm going to get a seafood boil and I'm getting ready to start packing. Have the white joggers been posted yet, or am I too late? Your supporters like to buy up everything. Hold on just a second. Let me see something. I don't know if the white joggers have been added to the website. They should have been, but let me see. I got to make a phone call. Let me make a phone call. Hey, I have a question for you. Um, I see the pink on there. I'm not, you didn't look at the prices on the white. It's the same. Yeah, they're the same price. They're the same as the other prices. The joggers are on there? Okay. Okay. Yes, ma'am. The t-shirt, I'm getting ready to do it right now. I'm updating it. Okay. Thank you. All right. Hello, wife. Hello? 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 I think Carmen butt dialed me. You know, she kind of thick. I'm out because I have to work tomorrow. All right, Nikki. Nikki, what are you studying? Let me ask you that. What are you studying? And also, if you don't mind, can you share with me how old you are? If you don't mind. Or you could say it's TMI and I'll be okay with that. So I'm actually getting ready to update the website with the white shirts with the light pink. I'm getting ready to update that. That is the light pink. Good night, Darlene. And let me see. Let me unhide it. Because right now it was hidden. It is now public. The white shirts with the light colored writing, they are visible now. You can see them. And the joggers are there. Let me just make sure they're public. They're public. So the joggers are there. They are public. Oncologist specialist, 56. Okay. And you're in school right now for an as an oncologist specialist. Can I ask, Nikki, what does an oncologist specialist do? I know it has to do with cancer. But what is it that the job entails? I've never heard of that. Is it a degree program, a certificate? I've never heard of it. Nikki said, I'm the new 30. I know that's right. I know that's right. Tay, why are your employees fighting in public? I don't know. You have to ask the wizard and you have to ask Jay Dotson. I'm just here. I am just here. Don't be stealing time. Oh my. Ooh wee. Ooh. Uh. Ooh wee. All right. Well, I guess I'm getting ready to get off the live. Unless y'all have something y'all want to add to what we already have going on. Other than that, I'm going to give it about a minute. I will put the StreamYard link in case anybody wants to join the live. And if not, um, that is my oncologist was very nice. That's a great career. Okay. Born to Drive. It is. Mm-hmm. Now, good luck getting in, but it is. I make chemotherapy, IV medications. So I'll be specializing in that. That is awesome, Nikki. And it pays really well. That's even better. Finding something that you love and just going with it. I love that. I love that for you. And I'm super happy that you're happy about it. Um, and I wish you well. I wish you well. I really wish you well. How long is the program? Thank you, Born to Drive. I love decorating. I live for it. And I wish you all the best in your new career. Nicole, she trying to make assistant supervisor. Oh, wow. I'm out of that. All right. Born to Drive. I don't know. You have to check. Can't say. You have to do your own research on that. I can't help you with that one. Did I put the link in for StreamYard? If anybody, did I do that? I may not have. But if you want to join the live real quick, I did put the StreamYard link in. I'm gonna give it about a minute and then I'm gonna get off of here because I have to go and pack orders. And this is not all. I'm scared to look. So I'm getting ready to start packing orders now. Um, that is what I'm getting ready to do. I'm trying to finish within a year. It's cut because I have a lot of hours in. Okay. That is good for you. I'm so proud of you. And to be going back and getting a new career, because you want something different out of your life and you value your time and all of these things, I think it's a beautiful thing. You're welcome. I got a little wine in my cup. Listen, I didn't eat anything all day, but I wound up with some wine. How's that? How's that possible? So I'm getting ready to order my seafood boil. And until it comes, I'm going to work on starting to pre-pack, well, to pack orders for delivery tomorrow. And I have to pack to go out of town. So I will be busy doing that and, all of the things. Thank you, Nikki. I appreciate it and I receive it. And guess what? If you ever need some more motivation, feel free to hit me up, hit my inbox. I'm always open to kind of, just be an encourager of things. So I wish you well in your studies. And speaking of studies, I need to see if my teacher has updated my my grade because we had our group project last week. And I feel that we are going to get 100. Oh. Oh. We didn't get 100. We got a 90, a 90. I think that's an A minus. But I did get 100 on my group peer evaluation, and I did get 100 on my midterm exam, and I did get 100 on my nutrition counseling. We got a 90% on our group project. I don't know. Eh, she gave us 4 points instead of five. I'll take it. I'll take it. We got an A minus. It's not the worst. It's not the best, but I'll deal with it. Oh, she grinds my gears. Um, but it's okay. I'm learning that it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm working on that. Thank you, Queen. I am so ready to see her. I need to just hug her. I need to squeeze her booty. I need my feels because that's what I do. I'm going to kiss her. I'm just going to embrace her and just love on her. And that's what we need to do. We just need to love on each other. Um, and if I can say anything, I just wish and pray for peace and love and kindness. So, with that being said, I'm getting ready to get off of this live. I've been on here 2.5 hours. And I love you guys and have a great evening. And Annette, I need to see you early. All right. Good night.